What is good, everybody? We are here, as you can tell by the title, my Premier League 2022-2023 predictions. I am in the, hopefully after this video, you can go give it a watch as well. I'm going to be making another one with my fiance. I'd say her ball knowledge is better than some people I know who claim they have good ball knowledge and watch football and stuff. It's not the greatest, but it could be worth giving that a watch. And obviously, at the end of the season, we'll come back to this, see who did better and stuff like that. So we're going to jump straight into it in a second. Obviously, I want to preface, I am going to start uploading a lot more. It's going to be a lot more football content, but I am still going to be doing gaming videos, gaming highlights of streams and stuff. I am going to be doing watch-alongs, so if you like soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, make sure to go follow the Twitch, link in the description. I'm going to be doing watch-alongs of the Manchester United games. Obviously, the one against Brighton this weekend. So go follow me on there. Go follow my TikTok, Machete Nerd. That's where I post all football stuff. And yeah, that's it really. Obviously, as I said, I'll still be doing gaming stuff. Still be doing my horror games in October and all that good stuff. So we're going to jump right into it. And obviously, let me know in the comments as well what you think. If you agree with anything, if you think it's an outrageous take or anything like that. Champions, I'm going to jump right into this, all right? Champions, Man City. I think they're good enough to get the champions again, and they've made a few. They've not really sold anyone, and they've brought in, Calvin Phillips and Haaland. Next, I really don't know. I've got a weird feeling this is going to be Liverpool's decline. I've said it for a while this off-season, this, pre-season and all this stuff. Liverpool will start declining. I still think they're going to get second, though. But it's not... I don't think... The whole thing with the Premier League is going to be really close this year. There's going to be literally a few points. If you win a game, you will go up a few. I think it's going to be very close. Because I think a lot of teams have improved. And not many are not very good. But I still think City will win it. But, as I said, Liverpool's decline starts here. You heard it here first. It could be a very bad take. But that is my take. Liverpool's decline starts now. And I don't mean like they're going to drop off a cliff, hence why I've put them second. But I just think over the next few years, and this is the start of it, you'll remember this year as okay, they definitely lost a little bit there. And then over the next few years, they'll go back to, being, third, fourth, fifth, second, third, stuff like that. Third, I'm going to go down to relegation now, and then we'll come back up. Because I'm pretty certain, I've been thinking about this for a while, I'm pretty certain who we're going to put a relegation. So last place for me is Bournemouth. I'm not really happy with who they've bought. They've not bought that many people, considering they've come up to the Prem. They just don't look that great, to be honest. Again, these are all my takes. If you think Bournemouth are going to stay up, let me know in the comments. I think Fulham will come 19th there. I think they've actually made some good buys. They've bought, I think it's Neto from Barcelona. They've bought that Mbabu, I believe his name is, from, I can't even remember, a Bundesliga team. But he's okay. I mean, a lot of people know him from FIFA. Don't be, Don't be blinded by his FIFA card. His FIFA card's very good, but he's a bit meh in real life. But he's certainly, I'd say, he's a good standard for Fulham. He's a very, very good player for Fulham. Now, 18th, I don't think it's going to be Forest, so I'm going to put Forest straight in the bottom half. I think Forest stay up. I'm very impressed with Forest's business. They've got Lingard, Dean Henderson, that centre-back from Mainz, I believe it is. I don't know how to say his name, but he's very good. I've liked him for a year. He looks very good. Now, I'm not too sure where their attacking output comes from, but defensively, they look good. So I'm going to say they stay up. Now, you're going to say, well, who goes down? No, I'm not going to put that yet because I don't actually know. I'm going to look here. Third place. Do you go Chelsea? Oh, this is difficult. I'm going to sort out the middle of the table, so I'll need to come back to that. The middle of the table, I'm saying Leeds are in probably the higher half of the bottom half. Again, I'm really impressed with how Leeds have done business. got rid of Calvin Phillips, but they've brought in some really underrated players. Sinistera, absolute baller. That Aronson. There's a lot of players who look really good on Leeds that they've bought. Obviously, they might not gel, and the team might do really bad. But I don't think that Leeds will go down at all, and I don't think they'll be that close to going down. So Leeds, I think, will be quite a high one. Brentford, I think, will be in a bottom half scramble this year. I think Everton could get relegated. Brighton could get relegated, especially getting rid of Cucurella and Bissouma. Southampton don't look good at all. I'm going to go Newcastle in the 8 to 12s because, I mean, if they don't get that, they're done out here. They have to get that, really. Spurs, I'm definitely going to put in my top four, 100%. Spurs, I mean, what? They got, I think they got top four this year, didn't they? Or last year, I should say. I think they got fourth. And that's with they've improved massively. Conte's got the players he wants. They've bought about 5-6 players they're very good players. So I think, they could easily get third, to be honest. And I think they will. Obviously, I'm making this. I'll tell you right now, I'm making this video on the 4th. Okay, the 4th of August. So, try and remember what teams have done business, because there might be some crazy transfers that happen, and obviously, I've made the video a bit early, but I've tried to delay this video as much as I can, because obviously the transfer window goes all the way to the end of the month, so there's still a lot of transfers that can happen that could easily sway the season, and I'm going to try predict a few transfers with Manchester United, of course, but this is just as of now, all the teams and the rumours going on at the minute, this is where I'm saying. I think Chelsea will still get fourth, but I think Spurs will get third. But I think, Chelsea will still get, fourth. Their defence, I think, will be insane this year. Mendy, Reece James. They've agreed to deal with Cucurella, but Brighton put out a tweet recently saying that it's not happened or something, which is a bit weird, but we'll have to see. I think it will go through. But even if not, they've got Chilwell. They've got Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, and they're trying to get Fofana, who I am a big fan of. I really like Fofana. So I think their defence is very solid. They got Sterling, but I think their issue is goals. They've got Sterling, but I mean, he misses a good amount of sitters. For City. Obviously, he looks great on City because they get so many chances. But in maybe a team where you get a few less, you need to convert them. Havertz, I mean, he's not really a striker, is he? He's more of a 10. They don't really have a striker. They've got, what's his name? Broha, but is he Chelsea quality? They've got Conor Gallagher. I don't know. I think they're going to struggle for goals, but I mean, I could be completely wrong. They might come out flying. And I mean, they might just win a bunch of games because they've got such a good defence. The same way they pretty much won that Champions League. No one could score. So yeah, I've actually not put Manchester United in fourth, which is a bit of a shame. I think we could maybe get ahead of Chelsea, but not right now. Not right now. As I said, I'm recording this on the 4th. Manchester United have not spent jack all in the transfer window. We've only bought Lisandro Martinez, Malacia and Eriksen. We've not got Frankie de Jong yet. I'm confident we'll get him, but it may not happen. I hope we get Anthony. I don't think it will happen, though. Hopefully we get Sesko. Who knows what's going to happen with that? So we could just get a bunch of plan Bs. We could get Ziyech, Depay. We could just get a bunch of plan Bs, which isn't what the manager wants. So you can't expect to do great stuff with that. And we've mainly got the team we had last year who did crap. So really this season you're relying on Ten Hag to work wonders. That's why I think we'll get 5th instead of 6th. We'll have a lot better of a season. We'll play a lot better football. We'll be a lot more enjoyable to watch. But we still won't be up to it as of right now because the transfer window's been shambles. We've not got who the manager wanted. Arsenal, I think, will be 6th. A lot of people will probably be outraged by that. I think they've had a good window. Jesus looks good, Zinchenko, but it's City rejects. Now, I'm not saying they're bad. Jesus is very good. I don't know. It's Arsenal is the best way I can put it. I just think they'll lose to Forest. They'll lose to Leeds. But then they'll probably end up beating a good team like Aston Villa or Newcastle. So they just don't make much sense, Arsenal, but, we'll have to wait and see. Palace, I think, will do very well. I'm a big fan of Patrick Vieira and what he's doing with them. Lots of young talent, Elise, Eze, Zaha's good. Obviously, he's not very young anymore. But you know what I'm trying to say. They've got, I don't know how to say his name, Gaway, Elijah Mitchell. They've got very good talent. And obviously, they might be getting Wan-Bissaka, who I love. Aston Villa. Oh, this is a difficult one. I think Aston Villa gets 7th. They've got a really, I don't know. Their preseason hasn't been great, though. I think a high 8th. I think they could get 8th, actually, I'm going to go with. They look really good. They've made some very clever business. Diego Carlos, Boubacar Kamara. Hopefully, obviously, a few of their players stay fit. They kind of struggled with that last year. But yeah, Aston Villa look very good. They could easily get 7th. But again, I feel like they'll have a bit of a slow start. West Ham, I'm going to go with 9th. I think they're going to have a drop off. Quite a big drop off, actually. Obviously, I can't remember where they were. I think they were 7th. So yeah, I don't know. I think they've made some okay business, Scamacca, but I don't think it really improves them massively. Although the only thing they should be very happy about is that they kept Declan Rice so far, anyway. You could call it holding him hostage, but we'll have to see. That means we've got to do 7th, which I think Leicester, but. But when I look at that, I don't really believe it. I don't know who I'd put in 7th. I could put Villa. It could be West Ham. It could be Newcastle. It could be Leicester. Honestly, I'm not too sure with that one. Especially if they get rid of Fofana. And Newcastle are trying to buy James Maddison. If they, Arsenal are trying to get Tielemans. If they get rid of all these players, Leicester aren't going to have that many good players. Which means, they could be all the way down here if that's the case. You know what? Actually, I'll put Aston Villa up there. I'll put Leicester back here. Again, these transfers aren't done. I'm trying to predict this table off of what transfers I think will be done, which is a gamble. Because I could just do the table of what the teams are right now if the window closed. Because then it would probably be different. But I'm trying to pre-guess, which is risky. Wolves, bro, this is difficult. Wolves got to be up here as well, I'd say. I think Wolves will do a little bit worse, but I think they'll be quite high in the bottom half. Why can't I move them? There you go. We're down to that. We'll fill in that relegation gap. I think I'm going to say relegating will be Bright. But I like the manager's very good. Southampton I'm going to go with. I think Southampton will be relegated. I think Everton will be there. Brighton will probably be down here too. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that works. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think. I think it looks realistic. I think a lot of people aren't going to be happy with Arsenal. I think a lot of people will be shocked by West Ham. Probably a lot of people shocked by Crystal Palace as well. I think it looks good. Again, like I said, it's quite hard. This Villa, West Ham, Leicester, Newcastle. I think they could all grab this 7th spot easily. And I think that it will literally come down to probably the final day of the season or the final 2 weeks of the season to who grabs that. But I don't know. Aston Villa look very good. Very good. They've got good depth. They've got very good quality players. It's if they can turn up, work well together and not get injured. I like the look of Crystal Palace. Leicester, again, it all depends on their team. They could be down in the bottom half of the table if they sell Fofana, Maddison, Tielemans. They've got rid of Schmeichel. They could be on ropes. But I don't think they'll sell all of them. I don't. I think they'll either get rid of. They'll make a decision. We either get rid of Maddison or Tielemans. We'll keep one of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to go with. This is my table. This is my table. Tell me what you guys think. Hopefully the quality's been good. I've not recorded a video in a while. Hopefully the sound's been alright. I might have to tinker with it. It might have been a bit loud, but we'll see. But yeah, this is my window. This is, we'll have to come to this at the end of the season. Laugh at me if it's atrocious, or obviously I could be insane. It could be an incredible com. And yeah, this is what I think is going to happen. Let me know what you guys think. What ones you agree with. What ones you're a bit. That's definitely not going to happen in the comments. And as I said, check my links out in the description for my TikToks, Twitch, all that good stuff. As I said, the watch along will be on Twitch, so check that out. And yeah, that's it really. Just check all that good stuff out, and yeah, keep an eye on the YouTube. We'll be posting. I'll be posting a bunch of videos, player ratings, match. I'll be posting the watch along, even though it won't be live. It'll be live on Twitch, but I'll be posting it afterwards on YouTube. I'll be posting match reaction. I'll be posting a ton of stuff, and I'll keep with the gaming content. So if you're with me for the gaming, don't worry, gaming's not going anywhere. I'll still be playing a ton of games, especially when FIFA 23 comes out. I'll be grinding FIFA 23. Obviously, when the new COD comes out, I'll be playing COD. Bunch of stuff. There's another horror game as well, the Dark Pictures series, and there's another horror game that I've seen that I'll play. So there's I've got a lot of things planned for the channel. Make sure you subscribe. This is my list. As I said, tell me what you think of it. And yeah, thank you for watching, everybody, and adios.